The first light of dawn creeps across Lake Gennesaret. The water glistens like glass, smooth enough to mirror the sky. In the distance, a lone gull calls, its wings gliding just above the surface. On the shore, men work in silence. Simon Peter drags his net with weary arms. Andrew, his brother, hauls another, the ropes damp and heavy in his hands. Not a single fish. The night's labor feels wasted. Every throw of the net, every pull came up empty. For a fisherman, an empty net isn't just disappointment, it's a threat to survival. Peter stares at the water, jaw tight. He's known hard nights before, but something about this one feels heavier. A sound begins to rise over the gentle rhythm of the waves. Voices, footsteps, anticipation. It's a crowd, moving down the shoreline, drawn by someone in their midst. Not a fisherman, not a ruler, not a scribe, a carpenter from Nazareth. Jesus walks among them, speaking words that seem to shimmer in the morning air. Stories of the kingdom, words of hope, of life, of truth that makes the heart burn and the mind awaken. People lean forward, drinking in his every sentence as though thirsty for something they've never tasted before. The crowd swells, pressing closer until Jesus' sandals are nearly in the water. Jesus glances toward the edge of the shore, toward Peter's boat. "Can I use your boat?" Peter hesitates. His muscles ache from the night's failure. His nets are washed, his patience thin. But there's something in Jesus' tone. Not forceful, not pleading, just steady. Peter nods. "Climb in." He shoves the boat away from shore, water curling around its sides. Jesus sits at the bow. The crowd waits in stillness, and then his voice carries, not loud but clear, each word distinct against the hush of the lake. He tells of seeds and soil, of light on a lampstand, of a kingdom unlike any earthly power. Peter leans on an oar, watching him. The nets at his feet suddenly seem less important. When the teaching ends, Jesus turns to Peter. "Put out into deep water and let down the nets for a catch." Peter blinks. It's the wrong time of day. Fish aren't caught now, not in the heat of the sun. He could have refused. He could have explained the science of fishing. Instead, "Master, we worked hard all night and caught nothing. But because you say so, I will." They row further out. The water deepens to a darker blue. The shoreline fades behind them. Faith isn't always a leap. Sometimes it's just one more push of the oar. The nets sink beneath the surface. A tug, another. Then, an explosion of movement. The ropes strain, the boat tilts. Silver flashes twist under the water like lightning made of scales. Peter's jaw drops. "Andrew, pull!" The nets groan under the weight. Water sprays as the catch surges against the ropes. Peter shouts toward the shore, "James! John! Help us!" Both boats now rock violently as fish spill into them. So many the wood dips dangerously low. The laughter, the shouting, the disbelief, it's all a blur. One moment empty, the next overflowing. James and John's boat is just as full now. The weight of the fish makes the water lap dangerously over the sides. It's chaos, holy chaos, joy uncontained. Peter can barely process it, but in the middle of the rush, something else begins to stir in him. Peter suddenly stops pulling. He's not looking at the nets, he's looking at Jesus. He falls to his knees on the wet deck, fish flapping all around him. "Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man." In that moment, Peter sees it all. His pride, his doubts, his failures. And yet here is Jesus, filling his emptiness. Jesus doesn't step back. He doesn't rebuke. He smiles. Don't be afraid. From now on, you will fish for people. It's more than just a new job. It's a new life. They drag the boats to shore. Fish still wriggle in the nets, and they leave it all. The boats, the nets, the life they knew. Because once you've seen what Jesus can do, everything else just seems small. This isn't just a fishing story. It's a story about trust when logic says stop. About rowing into the deep when you're exhausted. About realizing the biggest miracle isn't the fish, it's the one who calls you. So, what's in your net? What have you been hauling up day after day only to find it empty? Maybe today Jesus is saying push out one more time, but this time with me in the boat.